I have to say to all the other winners tonight, I'm really happy for you, and I'm gonna let you finish. But Kanye West has had one of the greatest careers of all time.
Is Taylor Swift ever gonna forgive Kim Kardashian? The Taylor Swift-Kim Kardashian feud has become one of the most infamous and enduring conflicts in pop culture, originating from a single controversial phone call in 2016. With tensions running high and new developments constantly fueling the fire, one question remains. Will Taylor Swift ever forgive Kim Kardashian? Or is this feud destined to continue? Background: the power of Taylor Swift and Kim Kardashian. Taylor Allison Swift, now age 32, was born on the 13th of December, 1989. She is an American singer-songwriter and one of the most powerful personalities among today's musicians. The artistry, entrepreneurship, advocacy, and songwriting of her had an effect more than ever before in the history of music industries, popular cultures, and politics. She had sold over 200 million records worldwide in various genres which covered such as country to pop to indie folk. Such a wide range of her fans made her career rich, and using magnificent genres as country, pop, and indie folk, she created an extremely beautiful and colorful sound. It is not only her music that has garnered her influence, as she has also become a highly respected cultural figure with many prestigious prizes to her name, such as Grammys 14, Emmys 1, and AMAs 40. On the other hand, Kimberly Noel Kardashian, on October 21st, 1980, an American media personality, socialite, actress, and businesswoman. She achieved celebrity after the launch of the reality series Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and in the following years, proved to be truly multifaceted. She developed a brand with her name, and she was able to become a social media influencer. Kardashian has used her social media popularity to launch her successful ventures, ranging from shapewear to makeup products under brands such as Skims and KKW Beauty, totaling her net worth to over $1.7 billion in 2024. In addition, she has joined politics and is a strong proponent of the prison reform, as she has started to study law in order to get an important job to influence policies and make the lives of the prisoners better. The origins of the feud, Kanye West's famous and the infamous phone call. The drama between Taylor Swift and Kim Kardashian can be traced back to 2016, when Kanye West released his song Famous, which included the controversial lyric, "We might still be imagining being in bed together because you know that it's very late and you should be asleep, but you still think of me and Taylor. I made that bitch famous," was literally the question. Why is the air burning? Indeed, this line in itself was already a hot topic. Swift reacted to the lyrics before the 2016 Grammys and gained critics' attention when she received one of her awards and said she was upset and denied that she had approved of that line. Nevertheless, his then-wife Kardashian immediately retaliated, mentioning that one of Swift's phone recordings confirmed that she had indeed given approval to those lyrics in a call. Kardashian decided to back up her statement with the edited film of the phone call, which is thought to confirm her account, or the phone call ended on that note. The internet was hijacked by the clever Kim Exposed Taylor Party hashtag, branding Swift as a habitual liar, a manipulator, and a snake. Swift's reaction, retreat, and resurgence. Swift's personal and professional life was clearly influenced by the press laying a finger down on her image after the leaked call. At the interview with Time magazine in 2023, Swift confessed her psychological process, which was not very cheerful. This young girl even took a sabbatical from public life for about 1 year. Her relocating to London will definitely see her spend more time with boyfriend actor Joe Alwyn. The affair knocked the wind out of her sails, and she began seeing other people in a different light. That, in turn, prompted a profound self-assessment of both her work and public persona. Swift went back to her album Reputation in 2017 and dealt with the snake imagery which she was going through. The Compact styled the tragedy and made Swift regain the control of the narrative in public, assuring columnists and fans that there won't be forgiveness. The long road to resolution, the full phone call, leaks and continued tension. In 2020, a longer dialogue with the singer was published. The version launched by the Kardashian did not include the required information, such as the real context of the phone call. Further review of the complete video footage indicated that Swift was indeed telling the truth about this lyric of bitch, as she was not informed of or agreed to it. This led to the struggle again, and Swift directly addressed Kardashian with the charge of more pretend breaking communication key. Kardashian commented on her actions, described that to make such a big fuss was not right, and that the leaked footage did not change the truth that Swift already knew what the song was about. This went back and forth, with Swift continuing to express the psychological turmoil from the whole episode she had undergone. Swift's The Tortured Poets Department, revisiting the feud. In 2024, Taylor Swift released her album, The Tortured Poets Department, which seemed to address the feud with Kardashian through 2 tracks, in Thank You, aIMee and Cassandra. This again got me confused, as the capitalized Kim in the title did call out my own name, Kardashian. The lines gave clues to aIMee's character, just like Kesha's songs referred to aIMee's character. The song's chorus contains lines that reflect the emotional impact of the feud. Sure, all the time that you were throwing punches, I was building something. And I can't forgive the way you made me feel. Plus, I couldn't stand the blood that was gushing from me, so I shouted, "Feet, you, aIMee," at the sky. This sentence confirms Swift's earlier say about the destruction of souls as a result of the feud. The third track, Cassandra, is about the Greek myth, where Cassandra predicted the fates by prophecy, but was not believed. This song was exactly how she appeared, as she had the difficulty to express the other side of the story and be believed despite media feedback. Kardashian's response: over it, and thinks Taylor should move on. A source listed by People after the publication of The Tortured Poets Department insists that Kim Kardashian is over it and believes Swift should move on. Clearly, Kardashian can no longer understand the endless quarrels and perceives them as something unnecessary by the part of any of the participants. With what her answer portrays, it is quite clear that the beef does not seem to matter to her anymore, as she has moved on in the process. She did not shift this feeling from her previous observations about the feud, which mentioned that all partakers had already ever moved on. The possibility of forgiveness, a complex question. The problem of whether Taylor Swift would ever get such forgiveness at the hands of Kim Kardashian is a puzzle which is beyond the confines of simplicity. The fight's consequences on Swift's career and the mental health of the songstress are intensely agonizing, and the wounds still bleed today. On the other hand, Swift has been able to revive and embrace the spirit of moving forward, instilling 4 years into her soul and wounds, which will be hard to heal. Forgiveness might be a personal issue, and the Speechline's compositions about the Tortured Poets Department show that she is processing her feelings and the process of confronting her memories. Whichever of the 2 outcomes she chooses to adopt is finally dependent on the healing process that will be affecting her and how she will gain from all that. The feud between Taylor Swift and Kim Kardashian has become a phenomenon of pop culture that will stay alive for a long time. It appears, however, that Swift, through her latest music sentiments, signals that she is willing to move on from the rife that they had, but the feud's continuation will live on for the fans and everyone who sees. With Swift and Kim's career still being on the rise, this could only be the answer, as only time will tell whether they make amends and find a place of forgiveness. However, the struggle of a married couple ruling 2 neighboring kingdoms to stay true to each other will remain an interesting story of resilience, strength, and finding the inner truth amidst public disagreements until the end. And with that, our video comes to end. Don't forget to subscribe.